Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Oh, we have a message out already. Step into the dark side. I did just do Sagittarius though. Messages. Who's next? Aries. Okay, so this is going to be for Aries people and placements. You could have Sagittarius placements as well, potentially, but let's dive into your energies. From their highest team of light, the highest timeline for Aries people and placements from their spirit team, guardians and guides, Angel Michael, God, Jesus, any other most beneficial deities and ancestors. You could have been dealing with someone quite toxic. I'm hearing the devil incarnate. Or this could be you assuming a position of power as well, maybe after a period of being disempowered, or you could have been dealing with someone quite disempowering as well. This person could have been insecure, reckless, ruthless, anything else for Aries people and placements. This could have been a coworker, maybe someone from work. You could be like releasing any and all anxieties to do with this person as you walk away or stop working with them. This could also just be about changing your tactics about how you're actually achieving something. Maybe before you would like hustle and grind in a really like scattered kind of like stressed out way, but I think you're really concentrating your energy at this time. You could have learned a lot of lessons as well to do with things like what didn't make you happy, what did not work, which kind of is refining you with all these experiences into understanding what is going to work. Tell me more for Aries. I'm hearing Pisces as well. You could have Pisces placements, but yeah, something was definitely petty. You could have had like petty, vengeful people around you. These could have been Cancer people in placements. These people could have wanted to like end you in some way, shape, or form. Could have been a Scorpio energy. You could have had to like change a decision made about these people, perhaps. Let's get you dice for our Aries. You could be like kind of assuming a leader position as well, as what I'm seeing here, like kind of embodying the dark side, like we said, right? That's crazy that that was in your reading, that was a message when we started, because the devil's here, and I'm seeing this devil in a really positive light, almost like you're embodying the devil so that you can extricate yourself or take control of your life. Anything else for Aries from their highest teams of light? 6-6. Damn. Okay, I mean, that's not damn. I mean, it's a good thing, but yeah, I feel like you're moving away from this kind of like, maybe you were always like overgiving or something like that, and now you're kind of like, you know what, I deserve more, and I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, messages for Aries. Yeah, ultimate stability. Bada bing, bada boom. This is like Al Capone type shit. I mean, we have Saturn in Aries now. It's going to be giving you that kind of Capricornian flair for that while as it's conjoining all your Aries placements. So it's really kind of, Saturn rules our fears, but it's also the master of fear, master of karma, exiting loops, being understanding things, understanding math. Capricorn rules math and physics and the chess game at large. It's the most evolved Earth sign, so it's about those structures of your dreams into reality, your self-will, which is Aries, your selfhood, your energy. I mean, Saturn is related to the military, and Aries is also, war, soldiers, weapons are definitely Aryan kind of energies. So combining that with Saturn, which rules like the general and stuff, like there's a real calculative ability here in your self will for a little while at least. You can check out on my astrology transits playlist. I have some videos on Saturn and Aries, I believe. 2 of them or 3. So if you're curious on those, but I know like even if you go on my channel, the most popular video is Saturn and Aries, where I was talking about it. I haven't listened to my old videos. I've tried to like recently, and I was like, this could, when you look back on like art, it's like looking back at yourself when you're 5 and you're like, oh my god, like what is that macaroni art? So yeah, you're healing something here, Aries. This could be like helping you to concentrate your energy. I'm seeing someone really step into their power. Maybe channeling this, tapping into that dark side, like putting on something powerful and like a red, beautiful kind of energy there. Yeah, 5 of Cups in the reverse. This is like healing energy. This is like strong. This is strong. All right, Aries, from your highest team, guardians and angels, for those watching this reading, a fresh start. Look at the glam. That's funny because we have the same energy here in the future position. You can see how they're both in front of the mirrors. You could be sprucing yourself up for a new beginning. You could have got a haircut. You could have dyed your hair. I mean, of course, it's retrograde season, so take your time as you make any changes. Really take your time. Think about it a lot as you're doing the changes today. I made a change myself. But I did go very slow because Saturn also rules that kind of like no rush, just like because Saturn rules time, there's no rush, right? So there could be something about like slowly but surely, like giving yourself a glow up or something like that, or working on that. This could be about improving yourself and giving yourself the structures and the tools to really help see your dreams come to reality. Regarding your body, Aries rules the body, the self. In a traditional astrology, the first house or Aries energy is the only thing that really denotes the individual. In the birth chart, the rest is like, the second house is money. The third house is, siblings or people local to you. So this is a really big focus on you at this time for sure. Beautiful energy. You could be like organizing or cleaning or like looking through your accessories, getting new accessories. I don't know. Beautiful energy. Fresh start. Let's read it. Number 1. Yeah, you could be really coming into your power as well. You could be like finding new people to work with as well. Like, but I feel like maybe you haven't met them yet. Like, this could be after you kind of invest in yourself, because then after when you invest in yourself, people are going to see that and they're going to be like, I want to work with that person. You know what I mean? Newness, renewal, the beginning of something new and unfamiliar. Take the leap of faith and initiate the big change. Step out of your comfort zone. This card means the universe has your back and rewards your courage. I'm seeing someone like unlock a chest, or I can hear like a lock, like being unlocked. What happens next, good or bad, neutral, is essential to your journey, and you are protected. Beautiful. This could be regarding work or like leadership, creativity, potential businesses. This could also be something about like just something you're birthing in some way, shape, or form. You could be like buying new products or something like that, or looking at like new techniques or new ways to like, maybe you're just like, I saw this TikTok, but I wanted to go back to it, but I never found it. But it was like low maintenance, like girl hacks or something. And these people were talking about these halo extensions, but I don't think they ship to where I live. So but I thought that was cool. So maybe there's like ways that you can kind of like strategize what you want to do. Like, yeah, like maybe like write down or do research. Like if you're giving yourself a haircut, look up tutorials on how to do that, or look up different like fashion styles, maybe new aesthetics or something like that. So let's get you some more messages for Aries before I just blabber. Aries. I'm seeing like a hunting party as well. Like maybe there's something about you will find the right people to work with eventually because you'll be having the same values or goals. But that's the dream, right? Yeah, the great severing. I feel like you've already severed something or you already left something behind. You're just kind of healing after. It's kind of giving like when you rip a knife out of, like, oh, that's so funny. I just watched, not it's not funny, but there was a scene in American Horror Story I just saw before you're reading, maybe half an hour ago, where Mary Laveau, the character, was killed off by this other person apparently, and she got stabbed with a knife. Um, but she's mortal, or she's supposed to. I don't know. I don't even remember the context of the season, but yeah, there's something maybe about like healing after like a wound or something, or after some kind of like it's merely a flesh wound. So, Aries. Like I see something coming together. It's all coming together. I don't know. Maybe you're from like Chicago or New York or something. Because I feel like I'm a gangsta. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, creative accountability. So you could be taking more accountability in creating. What do you want to see created? We have karmic relationships on the bottom, conflict, soul growth, polarity, Orion energy. So maybe something's kind of like helped you kind of like, maybe this is something in the past, this kind of oppositional force, loosen your grip. Yeah, it's kind of like allowed you to kind of, I'm seeing like Alice in Wonderland falling into the earth or into a new dimension or something, or like a new portal. So maybe this was like, it's kind of like getting pushed off a cliff, but like it's a good thing. Or like, I don't know. It's kind of late. But let's see what else we can get from your juicy messages for Aries. Because something is in the eye. Aries, messages for Aries. I'm glad it didn't go shorter with my bangs, because, God, damn, the hair be herring. Anything else for Aries? People and placements from their highest teams of light, ancestors, angels for Aries. Oh, shoot. Get it. Let's get it. Okay, it says, vet people before giving unconditional love. So that could be a lesson you're learning from the past. It could be a useful lesson, maybe a vital lesson, so that you're not stuck in situations that don't bring you joy, and yet you've signed a contract, a death warrant, I heard, to deal with the devil. I'm hearing Reba McEntire now. What's that song? It's not The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's the other one where she's like, it's like about a murder. And that's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Yeah. That's the night they hung an innocent man. Interesting. So maybe you were dealing with really like corrupt systems or something, or there was like a lack of justice or something in the past. Tell me more for Aries. Maybe you're like, yeah, corrupt people maybe, or I don't know, or just secrets maybe. I don't know. Messages for Aries. Last messages for their highest timeline from their ancestors and spirit team. For the most benevolent ancestors, for their most important messages. All right, it says, has been abusing your heart this entire time. Yeah, you obviously weren't happy. It was definitely abusive. I mean, you're moving out of some kind of 10 of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Cups in the reverse, but finally 5 of Cups in the damn reverse into the future position. So you're healing. They led you on. Okay. So that could be the lie, right? So there's power in taking the time. Yeah, we were saying that like that slow down because that's what Saturn kind of, especially retrograde. Um, this is a great time to kind of refine what we're doing. There is power in taking the time, patience. Because especially like when I was giving myself a haircut today, I didn't rush at all. Like I took a long time to like make sure that I was like measuring things right or whatever. And I actually even pulled back and I kind of changed it and made it kind of a safer kind of cut. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't screw up anything. But yeah, whisper instead of shout. So maybe there's something about kind of a subtle kind of, you don't have to shout so much because Saturn represents like calculative kind of speech. A lot of people who have like Capricorn Mercury, which I have, and other people, it's kind of like a more like I think Elvis also had a Capricorn Mercury, and he kind of like shortened his words. Let go and heal. You are brave. Only misses you when they can't feed off you. So maybe this person's like missing what you used to do for them more than, you know, more than genuine kind of. I'm seeing like a true crime thing now. Like I don't know what. Why am I seeing true crime? Maybe it's because I was thinking about Reba McEntire's song. Alrighty. It says take action, do not dwell. So you still want to take those little actions, even if you're still being patient. It's kind of about consistency. Saturn is the long game. It's about those structures. It's about long-term things. You don't really get to tap into your own Saturn until you hit the age of 30, really, until Saturn makes its first return. I mean, we have our solar return every year. You know, every year you kind of advance, but Saturn, that's every 30 years, man. Like you're not. That's your first birthday with Saturn is when you hit around 30, like when you're approaching 30. Like maybe you feel it a bit when you're like 25, 26. You start to see it, sense it, and then it comes more and more and more as you approach 30, and it helps you to give you structure in your life, or it helps you to readjust. And obsessed with trying to cause obsessed with cause obsessed with causing slash trying to cause you harm. This person can be very intimidating in some way. Or maybe your energy gets like scattered around them, or they're very dominating. They can be very petty, or they send you a lot of negativity, so it kind of throws your own energy, your center off, throwing away weaker versions of you. I love that. And we can like respect, you know, our past for, I mean, it was a different time. We had different limited understandings. Once you evolve, though, you can never go back. I mean, you can't unlearn what you've learned. Opportunities waiting to be discovered by hunting you create. Ah, we said the hunting party. So yeah, maybe you're connecting with others and for some kind of goal or some kind of ambition as well. I love this. Maybe you venture out initially on your own with your own boat, but then, you know, people see you and they want to join. So opportunities waiting to be discovered by hunting you create, because you're sending out that frequency. So you're creating it. It's kind of the Schrodinger's cat thing. Like, is it like if a tree falls in the forest and nobody heard it? Is it, you know, kind of like quantum stuff? So yeah, we have silence your mind. So maybe there's something about kind of grounding down into the present so you can feel your instincts and be led by kind of like nudges or inclinations as well. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this quick little reading. A lot of success in the future with 10 of Pentacles in your future position with fresh start. I mean, this is long term. This is Capricorn energy in the highest beautiful form, right? 10 of Pentacles, 10 is associated with Capricorn, the 10th zodiac sign, right? Pentacles, Earth, the master of finance, you know, banks. It's all about that long-term kind of aim. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. Yeah, we can see that kind of elevation here because 6 can also be associated with Saturn, right? The carbon. Hope you liked it. Please hit like, subscribe. Deeply appreciated. Thank you for your support. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there if you need to or you so feel so inclined. Good luck. Take care.